A warm welcome, everybody, from a venue that has seen plenty of sensational laps over the years. Remember, Verstappen in 23, Vettel in 2019, some phenomenal pole laps. But whose will it be today?
Okay, here's an update. We've got a leak in the hydraulic system, so it's going to be a few minutes before we can get you back out on track, I'm afraid. The track is wet right now. Feel your way around the conditions before you start pushing the car. Okay, people are starting to set some decent times on intermediate tyres. It could be time for us to change over too. These conditions don't look like they're shifting. We're predicting at least 20 minutes of heavy rainfall. It's hard to say if inters or wets are better right now. This lap then, come into the pits at the end of this lap. ahead. Okay, so their best lap so far, 1 minute 51.5. Perez is behind you. Okay, so their best lap time, 1:51.9. Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining. Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining. Okay, our best lap so far, 1 minute 51.6.
Goodbye for now then, but really we're just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow. Welcome along to the legendary Suzuka. This classic racetrack boasts a long history dating right back to 1962 when it was first opened. Will more history be written here today at the Japanese Grand Prix? A lap of this historic racetrack covers 3.6 miles. It's the only time during the season that we race on a figure-of-8 circuit, and the drivers can expect some intense G-forces through the 18 corners on offer here as they experience some of the highest average apex speeds on the Formula One calendar. Keep an eye out for overtakes into the final chicane. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Max Verstappen starts on pole, and Andrea Kimi Antonelli completes the front row. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Norris, Piastri, Carlos Sainz, and Russell, Leclerc, Hamilton, Lawson, and Fernando Alonso, Behrman, Ocon, Surfer Girl, and Bortoletto, Gasly, Perez, Valtteri Bottas, and Alex Albon, Hadjar, Stroll, Lindblad, and Franco Colapinto rounds off the grid. With preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track. And alongside me, a man, well, what more can I say? But he's a legend. Anthony Davidson. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? what do the final hours look like for them?
Well, for them, you've got your pre-race rituals that you go through. You see different drivers that, some have got their headphones on, they're listening to the music. Some drivers really absorb the energy from the crowd and they're there waving to them. Other drivers, they go within themselves. They chat to their engineers, absorbing that information, that vital information that you need to carry you through the race. And, those pre-race rituals are essential to making things systematic. We do a lot of Grand Prix in a season, and the more systematic you can be, the easier you are within that environment.
The formation lap gets underway and every driver will be looking to settle in for the race ahead, making sure that their car is ready for the battle once the lights go out. So as all the cars reform the grid, the drivers will be hoping to get a strong start. They'll want to earn some valuable points from today's race, with final communications being done with their race engineers, ensuring the planned strategies are all in place.
Okay, so you've got overtake now, overtake enabled. Overtake mode active. Overtake active. You've got more power now from the hybrid system. Use boost on the next long straight to get past. down. That's Alonso behind. Time last lap, 1:41.4. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Their tyres are 2 laps old. Okay, we think they've got 2 stops remaining. 2 stops remaining. The car behind has minor front wing damage. Front wing damage. Is ahead of you. Okay, gap ahead, 1.7 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Their tyres are 2 laps old. Okay, we think they've got 2 stops remaining. 2 stops remaining. And the time last lap, 1:39.2. We're 2.5 seconds slower right now. Come on. There are 34 laps of fuel remaining. Try to stay with them. They might make a mistake and we could still regain the position. Mode is available now. Okay, mate, Gabrielle ahead. Right, let's go. Let's try and get past them and put them on the back foot. Push, push. Okay, so that's boost mode available if you need it. Okay, we're approaching the pit window. You're going to be on softs. Manoeuvre, you made it look so easy. The underbody's taken a little damage, just watch out for it. Colapinto's ahead of you. Time last lap, 1:41.7. Their tyres are 5 laps old. Okay, we think they've got 2 stops remaining. 2 stops remaining. That's P18. Okay, that's Lindblad just ahead. Let's push. And gap to the car in front, 1.6 seconds. Okay, Bottas behind. Less than a second separates you. Okay, your pit window opens next lap. 21 laps to go. Try not to push the tyres too hard, you're probably losing some grip at this point. Okay, we want you to pit this lap, so push now, push. Okay, the underbody's taken some damage, you might start to notice it soon. Box now please, box this lap. Okay, forget the targets for now. We've got to focus on the pit stop. Okay, off we go, back into the race. Okay, one stop to go, just one stop left in this strategy. This is our true position. We're on the same strategy. They've pitted as well as us, so warm up your tyres and make the most of this stint. Coming in for his stop now. Right, you've got boost mode available now. Use it if you want to. Perez ahead, and the time last lap 2:04.1. Okay, the gap is less than a second. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Their tyres are just one lap old. We think they've got one more stop. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 2.4 seconds. Pinto behind you. Time last lap, 1:40.2. They're on fresh mediums. Okay, they've got 4 laps on their tyres. We think they've got one more stop. The car behind has some damage to its front wing, but pace is currently unaffected. Okay, mate, and that's Pinto behind. We want to keep them behind, please. This is super critical for our strategy. issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. Yellow flag. The car behind is dropping back by about 3/10 a lap. Well done. Gabrielle is out of the race. And you've got P15, P15. It's Lindblad ahead. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 11.7 seconds. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 12.5 seconds. Okay, P15. You're in P15. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 12.8 seconds. Lindblad's ahead of you, and that's Colapinto behind. Okay, the gap is less than a second. You've got 4 laps until your pit window opens, and that's 14 laps to go. I'm afraid we didn't quite meet our targets there, but don't worry about it. Get your head down and chin up, and let's focus on the rest of this race. Safety car, no overtaking, reduce your pace. Keep your delta number positive as we form up. With the safety car out, this is a good opportunity to pit. We'll be a bit longer than planned on the next tyres, but we can make it work. Just remember, we'll probably lose track position. Copy. slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace. Lindblad is in the pits. Gap to the car in front, 12.6 seconds. They're all fresh softs. We think they've got one more stop. And your pit window opens in 2 laps time. Alonso behind you now, and the time last lap, 1:45.4. They're on fresh mediums. Okay, they've got 4 laps on their tyres. We think they've got one more stop. Pit now. Safety car in this lap. Safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature, and remember, there's no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags. was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. Remember to play around with ERS modes in your MFD if you need to. Okay, gap ahead, 17.7 seconds. Okay mate, we're not using as much fuel as we need to, so let's burn through some more now so that we're not too heavy at the end of the race. Tyre condition still looking good. The car behind you's just come in for the hard tyres. Car behind running hard tyres. Wow, that was a heck of an impact. Let me know you're okay.
And here he comes. It's all go, go, go for Lando Norris as he takes the checkered flag and wins.
Well, it all came good in the end for them, but it wasn't an easy start. Not the most straightforward of days, but I think it shows great strength in an athlete as a driver when you can overcome a day like this and walk away still with a victory.
Well, I don't know about you, but I've absolutely loved watching that action today, and I'm sure these three have loved taking part. Here come our podium finishers. He raises the trophy over his head. Lando Norris, head and shoulders above the rest today. was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.